I am very grateful to His Excellency, the President, to have selected me. And first of all, let me say thank you to my friend and colleague, the former mayor of the city, Mr. Winstanley Bankole Johnson, for his very kind statement. And I feel it's a pride for all of us who have worked together, and all it shows that Sierra Leone believes in continuity. And government has to be continuity. Build up on what you find, improve on what was not right, and then carry on. So I tell the Patenki for that and everybody else. Thank you.
You don't serve in two positions in previous administration, but not being far away from the city, you've been served as Minister of Political and Public Affairs, and you serve as presidential spokesman as well. But this time you did a little bit far. You didn't have the last time I get you now, you say you feel happy for go sit down with your people and serve them. And that was what you've been looking forward to, you know. Exactly. But now you don't get this added portfolio. Is it more work and you believe you have the energy to continue with it?
The second job is basically an advocacy job. It's a ventriloquist job. It's a job I can do from anywhere, even from Potloko. This you interview, if you want for do anomo, I mean, for sit down still this morning at Potloko, I not come. So we can do Facebook, we can do WhatsApp and Zoom and do it. So it means with the cyber technology we're there now and the internet, they do quite well now in Sierra Leone, since I was also Minister of Information, and the current minister is doing well. We'll be able to do them. So yes, it is more work, but not too challenging, because the instruments, the apparatus, and the facilities, the framework is there for able to do both at the same time.
But it's a work that's come with you understanding what the president is about, what's the president they do, what's in the one lay go out. Yes. The last time you were close to the president, you were closer to the presidency, you know, but with this understanding now that you're far, how much, especially when people consider, say, this kind of work, you know, you need to spend time at State House, you need to understand even the mood. I'll call you one morning and say, Mr. Spokesman, what's the mood of the president today? You need to let me know, tell me how the president feels.
So I would have spoken to him by then. Me and the president, they communicate every day. And we have a press secretary at the State House who's very capable. And we have a communications unit at the State House also, which is very capable. And I am in tune with them almost on an hourly basis. So if I'm not in Freetown, I lose nothing because I get updates. While I was in Potloko yesterday, holding a meeting with all of the stakeholders, with the president's concurrence of the Northwest, i.e. the paramount chiefs, without the PCMPs and the chairman of Council of Chiefs who came to Freetown to answer to His Excellency's call. I've been there, Potloko, the whole meetings with the rest of the other paramount chiefs in the region will be available, and the council chairman and even the mayor of Potloko was there. And I just sent you a link of the Facebook link so that you could see how effective that meeting was. Exactly within the president we want for communicate to the people here through Freetown. Now that one day myself go cascade down to the communities and tell them, say, now then get primacy of the responsibility of security now their own regions and their own communities. So I think that message, they go down very well. So I'm able to cope. I'm able to cope with all of this. I've done it before. Before I was Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, at the same time, Minister of Political Affairs, yes. 2 jobs, and spokesman at the same time of the president, and also publicity secretary at the same time, and government spokesman, you see? So I'm used to carrying this multiple hats, juggling many balls at the same time, you know?
So what specifically is your job with President Bio?
My job with President Bio is to communicate his message to the people. That's basically it.
Is this something you were expecting, or it's
No,
it
not
came
at
as a
all, not
surprise?
at all. As I tell you, say, I was pleasantly surprised and honored to have been considered for that. Yes, now for communicate with you and tell the people, and that's what I'm doing at the moment.
I just mentioned to you, waiting a year, the way Winstanley, the former mayor, say.
Yes, I'm glad for you, Winstanley. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yes. Does this come with some, you know, pride that, you know, the president could consider me, even, you know, where he gets other people, I have this role, he could consider me to be speaking for him? Does
Well,
it
that's
come
what
with
I
that?
just said. I said I considered it a great honor, not pride. A great honor for the president to choose me out of 7.5 million people to say, yes, I want you to be my spokesman. And I really am happy to do that. Because as I said the other day at SLBC, I say, me be known in a parliament. And one of the things that I hold sacred, now the Constitution of Sierra Leone, especially section 40, 1, 2, and 3, where it says that Sierra Leone shall have a president who shall be the chief executive and supreme head of state of the country. And it also says that he is also the symbol of unity, national sovereignty, and political independence of Sierra Leone. So if you are a Sierra Leonean, whoever is sitting in that seat, carrying that honor, holding that symbol, if you're a patriotic citizen, you know, possibly elect your country, you will definitely want to follow whatever he says at the time, because it is a period, I mean, it is a job for the time being. For the time being. While he is there, somebody has to lead, and he is leading. And me, as long as I am here, I will support him and I will work with him in any capacity where he wants, as long as it is in the interest of Sierra Leone and the interest of the things that he wants to do to improve the country of Sierra Leone.
Your first appointment, you say, you know, AK-11. It's not the
Left wing.
left wing. Now you play the left wing.
I did it. Nadia Komoso.
Yeah, so you don't get other appointments. This come with any other, you know, title where you go get
No. This one, I just, what you call this one a kind of an addendum to the AK-11. Just that they changed my boots. They give me better boots.
Okay.
Instead of Adidas, they don't give me Nike boots now.
So it's not me.
They're much more.
Me, they play rough now.
No.
Now for they play rough.
No, playing much more silkily, more smoother with those boots.
So
It means I can go, not only now, I can actually take a message to Bo. I can actually take a message for him to Kenema. I can take a message to Moyamba. I can take a message to McKinney, which is not part of the Northwest. So it don't actually just open the space up for me, like a midfielder.
So you play all side of the field?
No, I dey care balls then go to the other side of the field. I know they play the
Okay.
Now the Northwest, now they play.
So from the left wing?
From the wing.
From the left?
Yes.
You seem they come middle now.
They send balls to the middle.
You send ball to the middle.
Yes.
But do you see this trajectory moving up from president may say, okay, all this wing for we, but now I don't give you, like you say, don't give you new boots. You need for the send the ball the other side. Where do you see the sending? You think say go put you
Maybe not, no.
na the attack and say can score goals
no,
for
for
we?
me, I don't tell you I say. I don't hold small. I mean, don't retire.
But you get
Semi-retired.
energy.
Yeah, well, energy, but you also know see for give space to younger people like you. I think say we say Adeso, it's just good for old pa. I'm happy where I am. I know they see me going beyond that. I think say president want me to serve him in the Northwest. Me people we are sabi, we then sabi me, all right? And also for make the nation we be no use for the Rimi, they talk for a president, they talk again. Then they know say the country is one. But this president, that man we been they talk for the man we come out na power. Now he don't put back. This president don't get bad at all. He really get interest for let the country go before. And that's why I'm here.
In a recent publication in the Auko newspaper, then quote you, and in your words you say, I'm here as a guinea pig for national unity.
That's it.
Yes. What does that explain?
A guinea pig means an experimental item. Meaning the experiment. We've done that before. A lot, but most people they will be in that position. They know they make people know that that is what it is like. Like when the late J.P. Dauda was brought into President Nkrumah's government. Aiming for able for the lead at the Legot Good Road. For the telling people and say, me now don't join President Nkrumah, and I want for Leona no say, North and south, we are the same people. So, and don't put me before as a bridge. Other people have been there. Some have been natural bridges, like I demonstrated in Mabang. The marriage between Honorable Madam Ella Koblo and PC Baikoblo of Marampa and Kayamba, then get issues. Mortal man, the way they want them for. Obai Kabia, Soko Kabia, and his sisters. They were bridges, physical bridges, natural bridges we got built. We for build on those. We did not. Now President Bio don't take me. He don't put me there. So that makes me another new experiment in his own. He is experimenting. I make you feel I'm small when this thing has so happen, because he don't try to let all man believe say he's not a regional president. He's a national president. I'm going to read you. Give me something. I'm going to read you some things that will shock you, which you never knew. Because or sometimes I not pay attention. So just give me time.
Okay.
In his government, the Northwesterners, the number over 30. People are not being to believe that. But me now, I get a full list where I don't compile. And I go read them for the people that let them hear it. Dr. Mohamed Jules de Jallo is vice president. Na Fulaman and Timne from Port Loko. Honorable Abbas Bundu. Naina, the Speaker of the House. Honorable Alpha Tijan Wuri, Minister for tertiary education. Alpha Timbo, Minister for Labor. Kanja Sori Ibrahim Sise, and that will shock you. Kanja Sori Ibrahim Sise is from Karene. Now go in people and go fend Nabo. Peter Bayuku Conte, Minister of Youth. Nalimba from Koinadugu. Mohamed Oman Bangura, Minister of Youth Affairs. Timni Tonkolili, Brigadier retired Kelly Conte, Minister of Defense. Kuranko Falaba, Ibrahim Yelenke, Minister of Sports. Timne Bombali, Abu Kuroma, Resident Minister North. Temne Bombali, Alpha Abu Bakar Kanu, that's me, Resident Minister Northwest, and Presidential Spokesman. Temne Potloko, Ambassador for the Yumkela, Minister of Political Affairs. Susu Kambia, Sheku Fantamadi Bangura, Deputy Minister of Finance 1. Susu Kambia, Bokari Kaloko, Deputy Minister of Finance 2. Limba Potloko, Reverend Abraham Jones Sise Jones, Deputy Minister of Lands, Krio, Western Area. Haja Aisata Abdullah Kamara, Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry. Temne, Potloko, Emily Kadiatu Gogra, Deputy Minister of Basic and Senior Secondary Education. Temne, Potloko, Dr. Eldred Tunde Taylor, Deputy Minister of Energy, Krio, Western Area. Lansana Mohamed Dumbuya, Deputy Minister of Labor and Social Security. Kusoso Kambia, Amara Kalon, Deputy Minister of Political Affairs. Mandingo, Koenadugu. Umaro Napoleon Kuruma, Deputy Minister of Justice. Kuranko, Koenadugu. Mamadi Gobe Kamara, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs. Loko, Karine, Professor Alafa Tijan Wuri, I don't call him. Nam Temne Fula from Karine. Honorable Dr. Sebastian Nobundo, I don't call him. Speaker of Parliament, Temne Fula from Karine. Ambassador Bond Wuri, Spiritual Advisor to President, Temne Fula. Karine, Ambassador Antumani Denke, Ambassador to Morocco, is Temne, Karine, Ambassador Almami Hassan Bangura, Ambassador to Guinea, Temne, Cambia, Professor Usman Sanko, Statistician General, Temne, Potloko, Honorable Timothy Kaba, Minister of Mines, Temne Fula, Potloko, Dr. Adekule King, Ambassador Ethiopia, Krio, Western Area, Ambassador de Souza George, Krio, Western Area. But look, over 30 people, I think it's more day. So with a government like that, you go feel good for say, let me join this national unity government. We all get for calm, go talk to people in our influence areas. Say, every weekend. Because government...
Do you consider yourself representing the APC in this government? Are you still a member of the APC?
I am a member of the APC. I keep saying this. I have never resigned, and nobody has kicked me out of the APC. And I have not joined any other new party. The only thing is that I'm not an active member of the APC or any other political party. I am a statesman now, serving the president, who is the guardian of the Constitution of Sierra Leone.
Your
and that is what
appointment
I'm
therefore
doing.
do with your membership with the APC? Does it in any way, you know, because you say you're a guinea pig, and guinea pig
is an experimental animal.
But
Yes,
the press secretary mentioned that your appointment is a symbol of national cohesion.
Fine. And that is what I read you from the Constitution, Section 40, subsection 3. He is the symbol of national unity and national cohesion.
So do you consider yourself, you think, say, this appointment, the president believes, say, even because me na APC, he needs to show that nationalism or across party line, that's why they give them job here?
When I've been there, go to school in St. Francis, we've been get a teacher in philosophy who teach me one thing I never forget. He said a lot of things in life are fallacies. He said, but the only way to disprove a fallacy is show one thing, only one thing that is not. So if you say this government not to show national cohesion, I am that example that shows that it is fallacious. It is not true. This government, they show national unity. But the people I've just read you, they are not Southeasterners. All of them are not Westerners.
But they're members of the SLPP.
Oh, I'm not talking, it is not a government of national, what do you call it? This national unit,
Yes.
An inclusive government. It's not the same as a government, a coalition government.
But should your appointment be considered as inclusivity?
It is
taken from
inclusivity.
some other side?
Inclusivity. I am coming from the APC. I am coming from the Northwest. I was not a dormant member of the APC. I was a very active member of the APC and in government. But for President Bio, for Grab, take me say, let be a spokesman. And at the same time, minister in the Northwest. The Northwest, which is the whole region. It's 1.1 million people. Where they hope for, say, he go able to impress them with development projects, like building the hospital in Port Loko, 100 beds, like building the airport now, where I'm sure by the time they finish, it will be among the best in the sub-region. Like building the factories, 5 of them at Songo, like the roadway they lead from Port Loko to Milekure, where they tar for we now. All that, he want let people they know, say, yes, he as President Bio is expecting the people of the Northwest to show that, yes, he's a national unity president. So I believe, say, yes, this could be taken as inclusive. There are 1.1 million people in my region, and they give me that responsibility.
The last hour I get you now, I asked you, we interview you. You mentioned, say, you know, when you were appointed, you reach out to the Secretary General of the party then,
yes,
Ambassador Ousmane Sane.
Yes,
you informed them about this new appointment. The APC gets interim body. You in any way tell them that you've been given another responsibility?
I'm glad you said the APC has an interim body. The information where I give them before is a recurring information.
So therefore accepts that. But this is a new responsibility. Now you get new boots.
It's an added.
From Adidas, added.
It's an added.
Yeah, now I all
So I'm already in there. All they're doing is shifting me, adding this, giving me more responsibility and things like that. So it's the same job. Honorable Dr. Fode and Sane no say, now the same job for which I be informed and say, I am going to do a job for the country. I started with the NACOVAC. Then I went to the northwestern region. Now as spokesman, a continuity. So now the same acceptance where they may not accept, they accepted it in good faith. Nobody condemned it. Nobody said no. In fact, the spokesman job, I believe, say, a lot of them accepted that. Some people even made comments. When Stanley Johnson just told you that it is the right thing to do. It's the way to show that the President Bio is very interested in national cohesion. So please, me people them with the APC and other parties in the Northwest. This government don't forget we all. Una see, 30 of the people that are inside the government, 30. Inside one government where the minister they not reach 60. If we get 30, at least we have half of it.
How will you compare the issue of national cohesion or inclusivity or having these people from different tribes in the government to the government you served some 11 years ago?
To be frank,
this more inclusive and gets...
I think it's in the same pattern. The only thing is that there is a lot more people here than we had before from the southeast. But like I told you, disprove a fallacy, show one thing that is not. So even J.B. Dowda alone was enough to show that our government was inclusive, even him alone. But he was not the only one. There was Momo Vandi, as Deputy Minister of Finance also. There was Alhaji Musa Tarawale, Minister of the Internal Affairs. The Maya Kai Kai. So we had, but this one is a much more comprehensive list. The power within now.
This one plenty past that.
Plenty past that. Far away. Far away.
Okay, we can't talk about the presidency address to the nation and things that will happen. Like you mentioned, you get big security meeting yesterday. But quickly, I mean, host and Kylie Naya, he says he holds you in high esteem. So he says some very nice words about you and your appointments. I just want to listen to that quick. Then we can talk about the presidency address and things that will happen. How we push forward for national cohesion at the country. Let me watch that quickly.
Okay.
I really gave a comment on the recent changes, especially with Alpha Khan and I don't say no actually was Savula, but I'll let for mention that as well. I hate to say this, Alpha Khan is a personal friend. He's a mining engineer. We study England at the same time. Around the same time, I use him. He's a very nice person, very smart, very intelligent. In politics, don't move here, don't move here, and that's fine. No, there's no problem. But they say if you are appointing a presidential spokesman, you not forgo appoint somebody who don't be presidential spokesman for the previous government where they say then commit egregious crimes. I mean, if the man they've been they talk with passion about what the last president they do and what they write and talk against the SLP. With all due respect, I know they say not give a position, but for go say na him you they go appoint for be spokesman for you, you want to talk say SSPP so bereft of credible, competent people. I mean, that's one thing I know about SLP. SLPP has a lot of competent people.
They might be deserved at that position. Yusuf Keketso Masandi says this is a show of national cohesion. It doesn't mean where you're from, which tribe you be, or which party you do. The presidents, they draw other people in from other political parties, other tribes for come work with them.
With all due respect, that not a disingenuous statement, small bit. I mean, you know, say not other positions than they are not there against them giving him another position like when I be resident minister. But for say he is the chief spokesman. For you as president, I think, first of all, two things. One, it shows that, as I mentioned, the message is as good as the messenger. I mean, is he the right messenger?
What do you think?
I don't think he's the right messenger. I mean, I like him. I think he's smart. But there are issues of credibility. But I've been on there, with him, been on top before. He's not the right. And a presidential spokesman for really be the guy where they talk credibly, like the president in alter ego.
So are you saying there is no credibility?
Well, it got difficult if he says something for make you take him saying a spin or they actually speak the truth. I'm not saying he's a dishonest person, but I'm just saying with the other position where we don't hold before. Then secondly, the message we they send out is that within the whole SLPP, we get capacity. So me, I know about SLPP capacity. SLPP not short of capacity. Forget about we, the rebel, and we go or whatnot. SLPP is not short of capacity. So should the president be looking further afield within a own party? I think yes. I think there are lots of competent people, not only for that position, but even the way where they make the appointments them. In my own opinion, it should not just be based on whether you don't sabi or whether be support you. Or I don't say they tried for Richard now. He's making amends, and I'm glad for that. But that is one basic thing in that probably he's been just looking at whether they close to me, maybe they talk for me, or if the message is not going well, let me look for somebody that has done it well before.
But it's about politics as well. Alpha Khan comes from the north, and there is that bridging the gap and the divide.
I have nothing against bridging the gap. I have nothing against assimilating him. As I said, he's my friend, and I think he's very smart.
But you think the president, the choice
I think as presidential spokesman, I would not have put him as presidential spokesman.
Okay, that's na Andu Kamokaili. We been this show, so we talk about you know, the presidency appointments and different issues them. But Honorable, you don't initially form about your appointment. For him, he holds you in high esteem as you reform. He say unana good party them, you're a mining engineer, and but he thinks you're not the right messenger. Do you agree with him?
Well, first of all, he's my friend. We studied at the same time, parallel universities, in the Newcastle, Mid Nottingham. We both studied mining engineering and we qualified at the same time. He went to work at NDMC. Sorry, Ingo work na Sarah Rutile, we go work na NDMC. So we are friends and we've been meeting on and off. But you see, first of all, I go disputing first statement where you say President for appoint somebody who's been a spokesman in one government and into yours again in another government. The first thing they ask him is...
You say a government where the presidents don't say people who were corrupt, egregious corruption, where they were involved in.
Well, he didn't say all of them. The president never said all of them. Some of them. Because if president consider me as a corrupt person or not, he's not going to bring me near him. Okay? But what I want to say is that the statements we make, it talk categorical, as if it is a law. Now, which side they write that law, they say, you know, for take person from, or which Bible or Quran we read them. There's nothing. But we go quote them. Psalm 113. He said, na pastor. Verses 1 to 4. They say, how pleasant it is for my people to work as brethren and live together. That is enough for him to know that God said for one let people then live together. That is Psalm 113, my brother, Andrew Kiley. But also...
So you are God's wish?
No. This is God's direction for man. You see, in the Quran, if you go into Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 2, God says, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابَ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. It says, I have given you a book in which there is guidance for your journey on earth forever. So all of these things are in there. Nelson Mandela said, if you want peace, talk to your enemies. You don't talk to your friends because they're already with you. If you want to make peace, go talk to your friends, your enemies. Like he gave the example. His jailer, you see, one day in a restaurant. The jailer, they hide. He was president. Now he's sending PSA, go call that man like him. They come and sit on a table. They eat together. The man still know they talking. They ask him already. Afraid for look him. Because he be the maltreated in a jail. When he don't, he paid the man bill and all that, and he went out. And that man not ever forget Nelson Mandela. And that example ring far and wide in South Africa. So Nelson Mandela just they follow Surah Al-Baqarah. Nelson Mandela they follow Psalm 113. So let's not only look at what happened here on earth, we also look at what God say now for happen.
And that is what President Bio is doing.
He's doing that. President Bio is a godly man. He's very godly. He's very religious.
How much do you know
him? Let me please play. I'm going to say something. My friend, he say, for common party, he been the SLPP that I know. But he became the vice presidential candidate for NGC. Isn't that the same thing? You're moving from one party to go and help another government to carry on. I think it's just in the interest of moving the country forward. So, dear my brother, I don't think Adubado.
He's arguing that the SLPP gets more good people. He said, you're not the right messenger.
The SLPP has a leader, and that leader is President Julius Maada Bio. The SLPP gets a structure. They have a spokesman, who is the National Publicity Secretary of the SLPP. President Bio, my appointment where appoint me, it's not an SLPP appointment. It's a government of Sierra Leone appointment. I keep telling you people about this thing also. When you in a government of Sierra Leone, it's like you belong to the national team Leone Stars. Where then they pick from Baibure Warriors, and they pick from Muslim Stars, Kambu Eagles, Bow Rangers, Eastern Lions. on all the Fetna field during the competition of the premiership. But when they put them at Leone Stars, they're all the same. So the government is a microcosm of the Leone Stars, the national team. And that is what I'm working for. It should not choose me for go be publicity secretary for the SLPP. No, that is done by convention and elections. This, the constitution gives the right. He said there shall be a president, and he will choose ministers as he wish, in your discretion. So he don't decide for call me for help him. The constitution gave him that right, and we gave him that right for be the president of Sierra Leone. So for now, nine are the driver, nine are the pilot.
Do you in any way see yourself for joining the SLPP? If
that question has not arisen. That need has not arisen. The SLPP is functioning well.
You'll be going to elections. Will you be defending the? Will you be talking about the president against your party?
No, I'm not talking about the president against my party or any party. I'm talking about the president, about what he has done for our country, for which I was given a job to work.
So who will you be campaigning for? You party get for contest the election in 2023.
Let me tell you, sir, the campaign.
No, but if you get for the defend the president and they talk about the presidency,
no, but the president
is a presidential candidate already for 2023.
Yes.
And that is very clear.
Tell the people the truth.
If you are a spokesman, it means you'll be pushing his agenda to be re-elected.
Which you know.
To be re-elected. So you could get for campaign against APC for the president?
The campaign no arise by this.
No, I'm asking if the need arise.
The need has not arisen.
We are less than a year to elections.
Let us cross that bridge when we get there.
No, we already did at the bridge.
No, we know they did. No, it's 12 months.
No, the president don't announce.
All right.
They don't announce time for elections.
Well, let me tell you, you have not. No, when they announce time for election. Now, let me tell you this. This is not the mistake on they make in Sierra Leone. The politicking time in Sierra Leone is only 90 days in every period of 5 years. 5 times 365 days. Not only 90 days they give me. I.e. those 3 months when the Speaker of Parliament go talk say today, I don't close Parliament, I don't prorogue Parliament, so we're not going to elections. There should be an election and no more than 90 days after that. So during that period, now didn't the pool una say, una go, well, that is when you get to the bridge. When they prorogue, we not go to it. It is still 11 months to the election.
If you meet with APC people presently, your comrades, and they ask who should they choose in 2023, what will you say to them?
Who should they choose?
Choose to be their president after 2023.
I don't know. I don't tell you I'm not active. May they choose.
No, I'm asking if President Bio is already on the ballot.
Yes.
And someone else, I'm sure, will be on the ballot from the APC. If they are to choose, who will you tell them to choose?
I will not tell them.
If they ask you opinions,
they will not ask me.
You won't. No, but I'm asking.
No, I know they will not ask.
So if you have to
because I don't tell them, they are not active anymore.
If you have to speak to the people now about 2023 elections, if they have to make a decision on who they should choose as their president.
Better the devil you know than the angel you haven't seen.
And who is that?
President Bio is here. Now we don't sabi, now we don't see.
So they're not for vote for APC?
No, I don't say so. Hold on. I said the devil we don't see, we sabi, we know. So take the angel we want to go pick. Not the wrong one. For this one, we don't see. He has example. He has a track record. Whoever they can, I not get track record yet. He not go get track record yet.
Well, Samuel is an aspirant.
No, he's not. He was
your colleague.
He was. So was I. We were together.
No, why you not
go tell the lady and choose me? I was also an aspirant.
But you asked you the last time. You say you not get
I'm not interested.
Again. But he has shown intention.
Samuel is a younger man.
He has shown intention that he wants to contest.
Well, carry on. He's a younger man. For me,
so,
now I prefer for help person tie kata for him. Give him the kata took the load. Then me they be and they go and fan him like and go because being a president is a heavy load, and the president don't toot him.
So you'll be fanning President Bio?
You are fanning him because you don't want your president to fail, do you? We've been failed on Wednesday. The president been failed on Wednesday, like we all know they talk.
Okay.
Now because he did not fail, he took firm action. If the president been failed, we could have been come in 2019, like we know they are. But he took firm action, and we are here. If the president been failed when the Ukraine war and all that, they drag the economy the way they drag, you're not able to put measures in place for let we able to manage from day to day, like carry on, even though it's difficult. If we've been the 2 cup now or 1 cup, but you're still surviving, we will fail for day to day. So he's a strong president, and he has the right approach to everything.
Morally, do you think it will be right for you to resign from the APC and join the SLPP?
No, I haven't told you that I want to be a pan-active politician. I haven't told you that. I'm not telling you that. And for me, for now, I'm just okay. I'm a statesman. I no need for day in a political party for work for government. First of all, you see, the point is, I'm going to advise all people, especially the young people, teachers, when I teach the Constitution in our school. This Constitution say, when APC don't win, when they choose people from Parliament for can be minister, they mean for resign from Parliament so that you become a national asset. When SLPP don't win, the one way they choose from Parliament for can't join them, we don't be MPs, then get for resign. So you are going into national politics non-partisan. That is why the party has its own structure with its own administrative stuff, and the government has its own. So for now, if you look at President Bio as the chief executive of the country, you have various companies within the country. But he decides which policy they operate upon. And that is what he's doing. He's deciding the policy upon which everybody operates under this country.
The politics where we don't, President Bio, the last time we don't say, he appoints people them way he believe and gets trust in people them way he know. And the politics, to some extent, where we don't practice in Salona, that you see a lot of people in the ruling party, they serve in a position. What will you say to people in the SLPP who might think you're still APC, but you're serving in their government, and they might not be comfortable with that?
My being in the APC, they affects them. I am in the APC by name because I've been on Dede, and I don't pull my name yet. And nobody will sack me there. But I'm serving the government of President Bio wholeheartedly because he looked me, he picked me up. Let me tell you this. Me na like Joseph. Once for a time, the APC dropped me, ostracized, and kept me away. Much the same way as Joseph and his brother them, when they go to him. Now MVP can take me, carry me, go to him boss. They don't wash me, they don't clean me. And they even give me a job similar to Joseph's. I was in charge of food security during the Corona period. Just like Joseph was in charge of food security during those days. And at that time, nobody starved in the Northwest. Nobody starved anywhere. So I am serving you as my compatriots. I am serving you as my fellow citizens. I am serving everybody. In not just the way whether you are in APC or SLPP, my job is to make sure that President Julius Maada Bio in policies, in wishes, in objectives for the development of Sierra Leone, for the construction of bridges, for the construction of roads, for the construction of airports, for the building of schools and continuing on the free quality education, the success of the health, with the mobile health clinics that will be now introduced. Believe me, let's succeed, and I want that to succeed. I am serving more the people who are helpless in the rural areas. We know Sabi even Freetown. We still they go look for fish now water in the morning for go fishing before they can cook. These are the people I am talking about.
Okay.
These are the people where they focus on. Make peace stay in this country. Everybody go able
Talking
to
about peace as we try for end this discussion. The president, we all know what happened on Wednesday, the 10th of August. The president clearly in his address say this is not insurrection. Certain individuals them finance, plan, and they accuse the opposition APC party, members of it, of which you're a member. Do you agree with him on that? That was an insurrection that was politicized and machinated by certain individuals of your party?
Of the party, rather than my party. Say of the party.
Okay, of the APC party of which you're a member.
I am still a member of the APC. You can't take that away for now.
Okay.
Until I resign.
So the president has accused you?
He did not accuse me. He said some people, some misguided people. And that was even echoed by the chairman of the ITGC. See, there's some misguided people. The APC gets a new management today. Young people who are there, capable like a United Day. And talk about those who have been there before, maybe something in handy. But the president say, Ingo institutes an investigation. Investigation means let's find out the truth. when you hear something, you don't talk and say, yeah, yeah. And Ingo hearing with more than me did hear, because he has bigger ears. He gets big past me own. And you own. Because all man they talk to him. From here, from outside, everybody wants to talk to the president. So they hear more. So if he tell you something, me not able to dispute him, you not able to dispute him because he has more information than I have. And he can get intelligence systems them, where they feed back to him. Me not just ordinary person in Port Loko, now given the title of a minister, the residential minister in the Northwest, and of a spokesman. I can only say what the president has said. If he says so, the person will wear his shoes, you know how they burn them. So not tell us his shoes not the burn.
You believe, sir, the APC party that you know is capable of doing what they've been accused of?
Well, now you are trying to tell me to forestall, kind of predict what the outcome of the investigation. No, you don't ask me those things. Once they don't talk, say, investigation today, leave it at that. Let us wait. If maybe know the truth, I'm for don't tell them.
Are you surprised?
Then you know for need for ask for investigation. I don't know anything.
You surprised at what happened on that day?
I am very surprised, shocked, ashamed, and worried about my country. But I'm glad that we have a very firm Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, who has been there at the battleground, who knows the meaning of insurgency, the meaning of insurrection and all that. That's why he used it. Who has seen it before. We're able to pull rebel leader from the bush. We all man feel saying a ghost. We all necessarily mean particularly means for the Sanko no exist. Because then it was just a name. He able to bring kind of radio talk with all SLBC when we in the 1996. He able, when he take over in 1996, talk to them immediately. Let's give a ceasefire. He bring and come on a bush. We talk peace. Now he make me use sit on ISO today. A lot of us not been there because of the insurgency. And that now, a man with that kind of experience, faced with it, we didn't even platter now, I don't say know how to approach him. Both strategically and by his actions and his utterances. Now, a very experienced statesman, and I believe his colleague statesmen, presidents in the region, then believe what they do. Now he make them calm. They send the ECOWAS president, Chairman Kanaya, President Umaru Mukhtar, Sissoko Embalo, for can talk to them, share experiences, and can assurance say ECOWAS is solidly behind him. And they never agree for the problem they that day again. You see how you go able to kill civilian, kill policeman right there in the street. It's fearful. It has never even happened since the 1999.
And one of the things that we're saying is that the president for engage opposition political parties. Do you agree with that? Do you think that's important? We see the president don't engage tribal heads and paramount chiefs in a partner state house yesterday.
The president always engaged political parties through APA and through parliament. What happened, this insurgency, nobody has owned up. Other political parties now own up. So they go engage with. That is why if they go talk to the tribal authorities, the chiefs, and try to get them buy-in their assistance, for let us see if there is a way where whoever is behind this able to come out, make them sabiam. If you come out in Sabia, they'll talk to them. Well, how can you talk to somebody in vacuum?
But it already says some members of the APC.
It said they investigate. This is the first information we receive. But the man, or the president say, we will institute an independent investigation. If you've been sure sinner, so you're not going to investigate it.
There are people also who've been accused of making tribal statements. Dr. Samura Kamara, the mayor Yvonne Akisoya. Do you think there should be that push for national cohesion at this time? How do we? You don't serve in the past governments. You very well experienced. You have been a member of parliament. How do we get to change that narrative, that type of discussion as a country?
First of all, we need to change our attitude towards each other. We get to understand also, say, fundamentally, Sierra Leone is not divided. We are not divided. Dr. Samura Kamara, we make that statement, Namakeni, we mean we for make. And I will never make that kind of statement. I shall say a misguided statement. Na excitement, na euphoria at the time. Because the post you in, you sleep in a bed every night. Na Southerner. Na Pujehu. Madame Elizabeth Samura. Ne Rogers. Na Pujehu married her. So, with that fundamental difference, they know they, if not so, then Pujehu people know give Samura Kamara and pick him for married. I will also give now the example of President Momo with Mami Hana Momo. And Moyambai Pulam. A place called Levuma. Levuma means Rofotane, a place for rest in Timni. And also, I don't give you examples, that there is no fundamental divide between us, South and East. Otherwise, President Nkrumah, don't forget married with sister-in-law, Nakono. If I one of the people that we make a farm for national development, na Sia Nkrumah and Papa, Abu Nkrumah. When I work in NDMC, na find job for me when I come. So when he team up, say he formed the CDP, that party. At that time, me was being politician. He meet me. He said, Alpha, wait till make you know one join me party. He said, because me not to team me man. I swear to God, he said that to me. And I said, no, sir. I said, you're not a man. I said, but my brother buried you picking. I say, we are so we don't depend any differences. And I tell they are not joining party. 1996, I'm not joining party. I've been there, now government, now politics in 1991. Then the coup came and then they dissolved the APC. Then I went out. When I came back, the parties then don't form, I've not been joined at that time yet. So he said, now, kono man, not to temne, and I say, no, pa, it's not to say. So he make that in the sidon for me. Why should I not join Paabu we give me job? When I came from, why shouldn't I? Because now kono man. No, I for join him. If what he's doing is right. So me believe say we not get problems na Sierra Leone.
Na politics.
Me your sisters, two big sisters we born before me. The biggest one, the oldest. Na Jaima Bongo married in a village called Kanikando. He don't die last year. One of my friends, Alfred Jamiro and Sylvester John, and I then go left me Paniberi. When I reached the Napamende, they sing Pami, me grand picking them. Over 80 of them. Over 80 descendants. They get the Kanu blood pan them. The other sister we called Bien, he married Nadaru to the elder brother of PC Ngombu Clark Kalon, the present current paramount chief. And born picking and day. The last one I asked 2 weeks ago, said, I go, America, go join your own picking them. So I have, those are Kalons. The one they had an Adjaya them, Adjaya Kangafua. Nami you fumble them. That is just directly. But even I know that it is not so. President Nkrumah been getting Auntie Helen. He married Nahanga to then Kesebe. Then born President Nkrumah. In Kozi when Bobo, he didn't host to honest.
Why is it that we can't do politics with the forget all length?
That is the problem. That is why I am the guinea pig.
Okay.
Naimek I be the bridge now for let people that they remind them, say, these are the things. Kefara Mara fine wife we get. Natayama. You see, all of these things. I sit on my wife. In brother. We you mama na Bonti Komot. Peter Beckley. We mama na Shebra. My wife. Ian Peter Beckley na one daddy. So you see, we are so related.
Yeah.
You cannot not say that we are not the same. The fundamental case where we get, now we the politicians, they try for push for an advantage.
Okay, finally, before I left you, we've been getting this video. I remember the last year I asked you. You've been making these statements. I just want to watch them quickly. Then I get your reaction.
You don't hold me now, I get other.
Yes.
He said, if you get you caught two women, the one no want you. Let fella go. The other one will come. Me na mortal now. Me na daddy. I get picking them. They are looking up to me.
I remember this single you sing.
It's correct.
So
I still stand by it. And I'm warning you too, advising you as a young man too. If you have two friends or two women, you're chasing both of them. One they tell you, Falana, don't waste your time. Go to the one who wants you.
the SLPP wants you. Are you going to them?
Oh, President Bio wants me. Look, they make mistake.
President Bio is leader of SLPP.
Fine. President Bio
So if
wants me.
if President Bio asks you for joining SLPP, you joining them?
Let ask.
The whole workforce?
Let ask first.
Or if he asks you?
Let ask.
Oh, now for ask.
You don't ask it.
Okay.
No, at some point.
When I never get that discussion there.
No.
Yeah, you
see
they
the
say
man.
at some point you serve the thing for teller?
No, at some point, if the necessity there, as he say yes, it is by choosing sides that I go make clear the Sierra Leone agenda go before. Well, why not? By choosing sides. But now we are not choose sides. I am still helping the agenda to move forward. So why do I have to worry?
So now you
Cross the bridge when you get there.
So now you know the woman we want you.
Yeah, you know, so be safe.
Okay. Thank you very much, Honorable Alpha Khan. Thanks for joining us. It is always a pleasure
Thank
having
you.
you on this show.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll get you in subsequently. What should the public expect with you as minister, as minister as well as presidential spokesman?
National cohesion, peace in Sierra Leone. That is why I'm braving all. People they say, Alpha Khan will not come out. This and that. And they come out. I put local come out so this morning. I can't talk to her now. I spoke to my people on Monday, on Tuesday, and Wednesday. Say, "Una not come out," and they not come out. But look, all the people they will come out. Now 3 o'clock. Now some boys then come out Freetown with Honda, and go meet the people, but then sit on our table. Hey, but una put lock up, una na traitor, una no join, una this, una that, una na hypocrite. So young man, they peer pressure. They self grab, they make it. They run up and down, up and down, up and down the streets of Falaba, where I live. That is just to show that they've done it. Sometimes they may not give them small thing. You already see them at the video. Now that video, they don't put them on problem.
Okay.
They did nothing in Port Lockup, except one of the misguided ones. They will go vandalize the Pine statue. Apart from that, the police were very professional.
We're looking forward to having you more frequent and often for Speak to the People. But thanks very much for joining us. Naya Hotseat the end, and thanks to our guest today, the presidential spokesman and minister of the Northwest region. So meet back. I'm Amadu Lamrana. Thanks to the technical team and the production team for with help with the program. Continue for watching YV. We are chairman of Renaissance, and Renaissance was considered to be an independent body that advocates for change. So I'm not asking you to ask about. You were Minister of Information where President Kuma announced austerity measures from State House.
Yes.
No matter you're in free quality education, and I am against that. I will not accept. This is not President Bio's free quality education.
So the economy went bad from your own time. You're not Bioist or you're not pauper.
I will find it difficult for interpret the connotations there.
As the Anti-Corruption Commissioner, have you been approached to be compromised or corrupted in the matter you're investigating?
Don't they talk about the ills of the country for years, 5 years to election? I know them. President Bio at the time, Nabi Mumu,